A hippopotamus can kill a lion with a single bite. Its jaws open wide enough to swallow a small child whole. So why does the deadliest mammal in Africa sit still with mouth open wide? Why does it wait here on a yellow riverbank at golden hour? It is waiting patiently for a bird no bigger than a sparrow. A hippo's open mouth becomes a perfect storm of bacteria and parasites. Wounds from brutal territorial fights rarely heal clean in river water. Ticks, flies, and parasites gather wherever the thick gray skin is cracked. A hippo cannot groom itself the way a gentle deer or an antelope can. It cannot reach its own broad back, its own thick neck, or its own jaw. Cattle egrets perch on most large African grazers, but never stay on hippos. When one lands, the hippo simply shakes it off within seconds. Hippo skin is far too thick, too sensitive, and far too unpredictable. Most other cleaning species do not survive the experience at all. Then arrives the oxpecker, a bird the size of a starling. 200 grams of red beak, yellow eye, and pure courage. It lands gently on the broad and silent back of the hippo. The hippo does not flinch. The hippo simply waits. This is the very same hippo that kills crocodiles in the river. The little bird walks the thick skin in quick and deliberate steps. It searches every fold, every wrinkle, and every old scar. Its beak probes ticks that are buried deep within the gray hide. Each tick pulled free becomes a meal and a medicine. Then, the oxpecker does something no other bird on earth dares. It walks directly across the hippo's enormous, weathered face. It hops up onto the upper lip, pauses, and then peers inside. Inside the mouth that has crushed bones and skulls of other beasts. The hippo opens wider. The hippo holds perfectly, impossibly still. The bird pecks at blood and rotting meat stuck between the tusks. Parasites vanish with every sharp and precise strike of the red beak. But this beautiful truce hides a darker, less visible edge. The oxpecker eats ticks, but it also drinks fresh blood. If the hippo carries an open wound, the bird keeps returning to it. It keeps that wound open on purpose, just to keep feeding. Cleaning can quietly tip into something far more complicated than simple help. The partnership is never pure. It is a living bargain. Then, one burning afternoon, a long shadow slides across the river water. A Nile crocodile, 3 full meters long, with patience older than bone. It has been watching this one pod of hippos for 3 long days. It finally chooses a young calf resting near the water's edge. The crocodile strikes with explosive, prehistoric, terrible force. The whole pod erupts, water turning instantly to white spray and thunder. One old bull hippo charges the crocodile head-on through the foam. The crocodile releases the calf and pivots back toward the deep water. Right here, in this single moment, the old bull owes a quiet debt. 2 oxpeckers burst from his back, screaming sharply into the chaos. Their alarm calls reach the rest of the pod in just seconds. On the silent, golden riverbank, the ancient truce continues without pause. The little bird pecks. The great beast yawns. The river keeps flowing. Neither creature speaks. Neither creature needs to speak at all. This is how the wild keeps its oldest, quietest bargains alive. Trust, measured in milligrams, faithfully kept by one small red beak.